Good evening, friends and fiends, and welcome back to Sunday Night NES. Tonight we are playing Felix the Cat. This is a 1992 platformer from Hudsonsoft, who did Adventure Island. We have actually played this game on Sunday Night NES before. I played it back when I was first starting the series. And I think at the time we were doing the format where we played a couple of different games at a time. So tonight we will kind of go all in on Felix the Cat. It's a really fun platformer. I actually first played it. I had the Gameboy version, and I actually I had a cousin who lived in South Florida, and they came up for a visit, and I actually traded a couple of my games for a couple of hers, and this was one of the ones that I got in the trade, and it was one that I enjoyed a lot. So I'm really excited to play the NES version. I see there are already a couple of folks in chat. Hello Heathen and Lydia, Stonehome Games. The Dave, welcome in. Stonehome Games says Felix is a feisty feline. He certainly is. So we're going to go ahead and hop into our game. I hope everybody is having a great weekend. Mine has actually been pretty good. Hey Magpie, it's good to see you again. Magpie says, I'm here until I have to get ready for work, video scripting too. What's the next video on the agenda? Felix, if you don't want to give me the bag, I'll get it from you anyway. Click. Hello, AV64 Dancer. Welcome in. Oh, I hit that one. Hello, Trial Fan. Welcome in. So the cool thing about this game is as you collect the Felix heads, you eventually evolve into new forms. And the new forms drastically change the way that your character plays. The forms are temporary, however. You have a limited amount of time to use them, and they will run out eventually. The tank is the biggest form that you can get in the land levels. Magpie says he is writing or doing a video about dungeons, the 5-room kind with a few variants, one recommended by that dastardly Bobble Rocket. So the variety that I actually recommended to you, I remember when we had that chat on Blue Sky, that originally comes from So You Want to Be a Dungeon, or So You Want to Be a Game Master by Justin Alexander. Not sure if you are familiar with that work, but it is it's a really good book for anyone who wants to run tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons. It teaches you so much about how to actually design a adventure or how to design a dungeon. It includes adventures for... Oh, that one got me. For heists, for mysteries, for all sorts of different stuff. I was doing some reading before I started this stream. Felix the Cat was actually a much older character than I thought. The character was originally designed in like 1919 by Pat Sullivan and Otto Messmer. And it was part of the silent film era. The character was actually really popular and was in a lot of animated shorts and stuff from that era. But when the sound films started coming out, the creators decided they didn't want to get into doing sound films. They wanted to stick with doing silence. And that unfortunately ended up being sort of a downfall for the Felix the Cat character, because Disney came out with Mickey Mouse, and the sound films just kind of blew it out of the water. Felix did kind of get like a resurgence back in the 50s, which is where the magical bag full of tricks comes from. That was actually not part of the original character. They added that later on. Oh, nope, fell into the water. Lydia says, Magic Cat. Yes. This is also one of those games from the NES where the premise was to rescue your girlfriend. There are a lot of games where you are supposed to rescue your girlfriend in NES era. In fact, I'm pretty sure that was the whole premise of the Adventure Island games too, was that you were supposed to go rescue your girlfriend. Oh, dang it. Lost all my power-ups. Sunhome Games said, I had a Felix game for my first PC. Don't remember anything about it, really, except learning who Felix was. I'm not familiar with any of the other games. This one, like I said, it did have a Game Boy release. The only difference between the NES version and the Game Boy version is... I want to say the Game Boy version doesn't have as many levels. For those that are familiar with Flappy Bird, that's sort of how this level plays. Like, you constantly have gravity, but if you press the jump button, he goes up just a little bit in the air. I want to say the next form is a little airplane. Lydia says the music sounds weird, and I always comment about the music in games. Yeah, the music is a little strange in this one. It doesn't have a lot of clarity to it, and I think it was just a limitation of the game cart at the time. There were some games from that era that did really well with the music. This one's not bad, but it's certainly better than the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back that we played last week. That one had horrible music. Just because it had like these weird glitches that would happen every time that you would fight something. And we turn back into a car. As far as NES games go, this one is actually really chill. It's not super difficult. I mean, it's like any other platformer. It has a couple of moments that are kind of hair-raising, but generally speaking, it's not a hard game at all. I want to say the second air level, it kind of ramps up the difficulty quite a bit. I think that's where we got stuck last time. Oh, about got hit by the bat. Knew he was going to get me there. I don't actually know how many levels are in this game. I went to the store earlier and I got a coffee creamer, and I don't know what they've done to my coffee creamer, but like I think they changed the formula or something. Dang it. It's a like a French vanilla flavor, but it's like they put it's like they dumped way too much vanilla into it. Alright, second boss down. I think this is the underwater level now. Ring, ring, ring. You're doing well, Felix, but soon your game will be over. Click. Oh, I guess not. Oh, I didn't jump high enough. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's the start of the level. Paint form again. Oh, and lost it immediately. Oh. Ooh, that was close. Fell down again. Yeah, difficulty starts ramping up after a little while. I do like the magician form just because you fire in all directions. So it's not quite as powerful as some of the other ones, but it's actually not bad. Oh, this one's an air form. Gained a 1-up. Always use. Lots of cannonballs. The thing I don't like about the air balloon is it has a really big hitbox. It's very easy to get hit by it. Oh, I remember this boss. This one sucked. Wasn't too bad. Hello, Kayla. Kayla says, hi, everyone. Hope y'all are having a nice day. It's been a pretty good day overall. I installed some new memory in my computer. That's nice. Not super helpful, like, for overall, like, gameplay and stuff, but, whenever I'm doing streaming and I'm doing everything else in the background and all that kind of stuff, my computer uses a lot of memory. So it really helps with the background tasks and things like that. It doesn't really make games go faster or anything. And I was thinking I was still in air form and that I could jump more than once. That didn't go well. Lydia was talking about the music sounding weird in this game, and it kind of sounds like it has this effect, like it sounds like you're in a tin box, an Altoids tin or something. One of those weird ones where you have like multiple paths. I don't remember this level. Yeah, tank form. That was close. Okay, this is the, yeah, this is the water level. Magic. I don't know if there's a third form after the dolphin. Not every level has the full number of forms. Dang it. Got me. I don't really like the water level because if you don't have dolphin form, you have to hit them with the ore, and the range on that one is really, really low, so it's really easy to get hit by the enemies at the same time that you're trying to hit them. Oh, I guess you don't hit him with the ore, you hit him with the, dang it. Hit him with the punching glove. Oh! Missed the power up. That sucks. Andrew Underhill says, love this game. Welcome in, Andrew. There we go. Got me again. So if you're interested in playing this game, it actually has been re-released on a couple of modern systems. I want to say there's a compilation on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5 that has both the NES version and the the Game Boy version of the game. What hit me? I don't even know what I got hit by. We got a turtle. Oh no. Oh, okay, I see. The crabs shoot bubbles. That's what got me. It's a submarine. A catmarine. Leah says we're having the same problem where Wobble is talking and not paying attention. Yeah, well, that's a thing. That's a thing that happens in every stream. It's just that in, like, Final Fantasy, I can get away with it because it's turn-based. Hello, Cass. How are you doing? Congratulations on the huge success of your Kickstarter. I am super stoked to see how well that has done. And I cannot wait to receive my copy of Shiny Good. How are you doing today, Cass? How's your weekend been for you? Ooh, that was close. That jellyfish almost got us. Guy looks like Slimer from Ghostbusters. There we go. Cass says, I'm good, cozy, playing Forza, excited for tomorrow. I've been working on items for it today. Things have been truly lovely this weekend, honestly. That is great. I'm glad to hear that. Ring, ring, ring. I'm getting mad, Felix. I can't control myself anymore. Click. Okay. I like how we're trying to be rescuing Felix's girlfriend, but periodically we just go back home to answer the telephone. Even though we are adventuring across the world to save her. It's a dinosaur. The only downside to the tank is it's a little bit difficult to place the shots. It's very easy to overshoot the enemy. Lydia says is the kangaroo okay? No, I don't think the kangaroo is okay. I'm pretty sure the kangaroo got eaten by one. And it is Tauntaun and not a kangaroo. Whoa! Yeah, I think Lydia is trying to get me killed now. I do like the sprite work in this game. Like, look at the colors in the background on the mountains. That's just really, really nice. And little plumes of smoke coming out of the volcanoes. Hello, Drew. How's it going? Man, we got a full house in here tonight. You guys are great. How's everyone's weekend going? Oh, no. That's not good. I walked right into that one. Dang it. Slaying or getting slayed? Hard to tell. I was trying to get that Felix head so I could get a power upgrade, and it ended up not doing well for me. Drew says, weekend is good. What classic family movie should we watch tonight? Magpie says Army of Darkness. I don't know. What was that movie? It has Nathan Lane in it. Mouse Hunt? You ever watched that one? I think it's called Mouse Hunt. Dang it. Stone Homie says, I was going to make a Felix the Cat 9/11 joke, but I thought better of it. I'm an adult. Ooh, Stonehome Games says Adventures in Babysitting. Adventures in Babysitting is really, really fun. Drew says, I tried Mouse Hunt last week. We couldn't find it. Adventures in Babysitting is really, really good. And I actually need to see if I can track down a copy of that and watch it again soon. I wonder how it holds up, because I feel like it's kind of dated. But, you know, I think it's probably still really fun and watchable. Lydia says Spaceballs because she's, you know, doesn't have a whole lot of experience to draw on. Spaceballs is really fun too, but... Whew. There we go. As far as more modern films go, Wall-E is always a great one. Really hard to go wrong with Wall-E. I don't actually know who this character is, but it's Felix the Cat with a gun. I love how they, just at a certain point, they just pull out the stops and they're like, okay, let's just have the main character shoot you with a pistol. Just pulls out a revolver. Lydia, stop being mean to me. I'm not being mean to you, Lydia. Your mom sent me a photo of your Lego flowers, and they are really pretty. I need to get some more of those. Dramatic Chipmunk, hello! All my favorite people are showing up to see me today. I love it. How you doing, Chipmunk? Hope everything's going pretty well for you. I know that you were dealing with some work issues last time I talked to you. I think the levels where you have the dolphin are probably my least favorite. It's just difficult to control because, like, you bounce really high whenever you fall into the water, and the shot is kind of weirdly placed. And unfortunately, the dolphin is the top form in this level. Magpie says quietly laughs about Beardy not being here. You should probably tag him and be like, hey, get in here, loser. Stone Homie says, have a good stream, buddy. See you guys later. Rat Chipmunk says, been busy but can't complain. Work is work, but I'm trying to keep it from dragging me down. Thanks for asking. Lydia says, I lost some parts to the set. Man, that is par for the course for Lego, though. So the cool thing is, I don't know if this is something you're interested in, but if you write to Lego, they'll actually send you replacement parts for any pieces that you're missing. I think they've got a form on their website for it. You just basically have to tell them what pieces you're missing, and they'll send them to you. They won't charge you anything. I've done it a couple times where I've had a piece that was missing from the set. Andrew Underhill says, watch the Flintstones live action or the Flintstones Meet the Jetsons animated. Flintstones Meet the Jetsons was really good. I like that one. Magpie says, I think his time zone is at rest now. Him, Welsh DM, and Penny always disappear in these hours. Pretty certain it's a non-Bandit Keith territory kind of thing. Lydia says, really? Yeah, really. Lego actually has really good customer service. I'm gonna lose my dolphin form. Okay, there we go. The milk restores some of the time on your magic form that you have. Come on, get where he needs to be. There he is. Okay. Magpie says, sorry to hear, Dramatic Chipmunk. I've been on the job application grind because of work burnout, so I feel ya. Cass says, well, she's asleep super early. He works at the crack of dawn. This is what I get. I was talking. I was trying to read messages and I lost my dolphin. Oh no. Really hard to play these kind of platformers and read chat at the same time. It's a lot easier on turn-based games or something where I can pause a lot more often. There we go. Got him. Ah, he got me. Thank you for the subscription, Andrew. Lydia said I had to use some Lego bricks that don't even match. Magpie says facts. I'll be at work in the morning and finally start responding to stuff. Whoa, what? Oh, I ran out of time. Wow. I mean, I guess I finally used some of those 1-ups that I've been hoarding. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I guess I lost that one too. Okay, burning through the 1-ups real fast here. There we go, dolphin form. Okay. I will say for the dolphin form, I would rather have the dolphin form than have the boat form. There we go, made it through. One thing about this game, once you die, you don't lose a lot of progress in the level. There seems like there's a lot of checkpoints throughout each level. Hey, we got our submarine form back. Andrew says the dolphin is really fun. I don't think so. I don't like those levels. I'm okay with the air levels. I'm okay with the underwater levels. I love the land levels. The ones where you are in the boat or on the dolphin, I hate them. They're my least favorite part of the game. Ooh, that was close. I'm thinking about adding some Super Nintendo games to the SNES Sunday Night NES mix. I was thinking about playing EVO, which is a fun platformer, kind of like in some ways it's almost like Felix. It's a little more of an RPG sort of thing, where you start off as like a fish and you go through a whole bunch of levels, and over time you evolve into new forms, and some have more attack power, some have more defense, things like that. Felix, I can't stand it anymore. I'm gonna smash you. Click. I like how the bad guy is just like prank calling you the whole time. But EVO was a lot of fun. And over time, you evolve into new forms to get through the game. Cass says it's a proto Spore. I actually never played Spore. I really should. I don't know how well it holds up these days, though. But I remember when it came out, it was like really innovative. Magpie says wobble. I don't know if how it holds up these days is a concern to Mr. NES. AV64 Dancer, thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate that so much. That puts us 58% of the way to today's stream goal, so thank you for that contribution. Oh, he got me. That was close. Cody says, playing the cat. Yep, we are playing Felix the Cat. This is a 1992 platformer from Hudsonsoft, who are the same people who made Adventure Island, which was another great platformer for the NES. He got me. But I got my tank back just like that, so that's good. Dramatic Chipmunk, thank you for the $10 tip. That is really appreciated. I really should check out the messages that come along with the tips. AV64 Dancer says this is a fun game. Dramatic Chipmunk says missed you, bud. And I have missed you too, and not just because you throw money at me. I saw on Blue Sky, Chipmunk, that you were doing scent adventures with your cats. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Cody says the same people who made Adventure Island made this. Yes. Actually took some damage on that one. Racking up the points on this one. Felix, did a good job getting here. This will be our last battle. Click. Oh, hey, we got a, yeah, I forgot about this. You have to go to space. And you get to play basically asteroids. Cody says, this is my first video game that I beat as a kid. Dramatic Chipmunk says, yeah, I found this shop on Etsy that sells all kinds of different dried herbs and flowers, and I put them out at little stations for the cats to smell each one. Gives them a sense of being outside. It's been very fun seeing their different tastes and who likes what best. Cody says, and why the doctor called the hero for? So the first game that I ever beat as a kid was Bad Dudes for the NES. I should probably do that for Sunday Night NES someday. Although I want to say that I just kind of brute forced it. I want to say it's one of those games that, like, you don't really lose progress if you die. So I just kind of kept pushing forward. The space level is actually kind of difficult because you don't have great control over the spaceship. You can't descend quickly. You can ascend pretty fast, but you need to get like below something. You can't do it very easily. Although your descent does sort of accelerate for the more you drop. Yeah, like that. Ooh, that was close. Hit the asteroid. So for the scent adventure things, I'm assuming, you know, like they make sure that the herbs and stuff are cat safe. Because I know that there's some issues with like essential oils and things like that for some cats, and you have to be really careful about certain herbs, things like that, because they can be kind of toxic. Although in most cases, most plant-based things are really just gonna kind of make cats sick for a little bit. It won't like kill them or anything. With a few exceptions. There are some that will. Andrew says, Sonic 2 was the first I beat myself. Double Dragon next was brother probably. Gunstar Heroes with my brother, another early beat. Chipmunk says, yeah, everything is cat safe. Lots of plants are toxic too. Yeah. Kind of what I expected. You're like on alien planet now. There we go. Got our tank. Be right back, guys. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. All right, made it through that goal. You're on world 9. Oh, no. I really like the Double Dragon games. I don't think I ever played Gunstar Heroes. That one's rough. I guess you gotta go under it. Or just tank it. As long as you have power up. Ah! Dodging those things is hard. I didn't have a Sega system when I was a kid, so I never really played a whole lot of the Sonic games. When I did play them, I mostly just kind of ran around. Didn't actually know what I was doing. I didn't even see that bat. Oh, come on. That one shouldn't have hit me. Andrew says, I was a Genesis kid after NES. Drew says, I think Earthworm Jim or Booger Man was my first completion. I forgot about Booger Man. I really liked Earthworm Jim, though. That was a lot of fun. Oh, I lost the heart. Cass says, Wobbs, I gotta go make some more shinies, but big hugs to you and chat. I hope everyone has a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us, Cass. Make lots of really cool magic items for us. Oh, he got me. Dang it. Ellen died. Dang it. I do like that they give you all these little magic bags to pick up your power-ups before this boss fight. Except whenever you get hit before you get to grab them all. That sucked. Well, I guess we don't get to do this one with a tank. Got me again. Heck yeah. And we still have a bag left, so that's really nice. And immediately take damage. I don't know if he keeps taking damage. If it preserves the damage that you gave him if you hop into the thing. Whoa! That was close. If you lose the car or the tank, it's really hard to hit him because of how he moves. I don't know, guys. We're getting kind of close to the end of our lives here. That didn't go well. Game over. Oh, okay. That's not terrible. Starts us at the beginning of this level. I thought it was going to start us over at the beginning of the game. Come on. Lydia says stop dying. You're very supportive, Lydia. I forgot he was there. At this rate, we're going to see the game over screen again. Lydia says don't jinx it. Game over. Andrew says, last time I played this, I died on the level before this one. Yeah. Fell into the water. Ah. Dang it. Keep making dumb mistakes. Like that. This is the part of the stream where I have gotten a little bit tired and a little bit frustrated, and my performance goes out the window. And I think that starts us over at the beginning of the game, which really sucks because we were literally right in front of the last boss. Yeah. Starts us over at the beginning. All right, friends and fiends. We're going to call it tonight because I am starting to get a little bit of asthma symptoms going on. When I took that break earlier, I actually had to hit my inhaler, which may have something to do with the fact that I have been dying a lot in the last 2 levels. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It has been a really great stream. I have really enjoyed seeing all of my friends. We've had a really active chat tonight, and you know, I'm really pleased seeing everybody. So Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern, we're going to try to do Diamonds and Dragons Minecraft. We'll continue on our build for Marpenoth Hall. I'm not really sure what else we'll do in Minecraft, but I'm sure we'll find something to get into. So thank you to Chipmunk and Dancer for your tips tonight, and thank you to everybody else who popped into stream. Make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. When we started this stream, we were at 290 subscribers, and we are slowly pushing towards that 1,000 subscriber goal for the end of 2025. So thank you to everybody, and I will catch you guys on Wednesday. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend and the beginning of your next week. See you later. Bye-bye.